Very warm welcome again from DHA EME in Lahore. We are here live on a seventh game which is going to be starting later on tonight. एक बहुत अच्छा tournament जा रहा है and you guys saw an entertaining day of cricket yesterday. I'm your host Fahad and I'll be bringing you all the live actions from for today here in EME. अगर बात करें कल के मैच की तो it was such a great match for all our viewership, all our players and everybody across the board. It was a must-win game for GRCC, and at the end of the day, Prime Brother came very, 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 very close to pulling that game off, and and almost got GRCC out of the tournament. But that did not happen, and GRCC survived, and therefore they have 2 points on board along with the two other teams. Prime Brothers at 2 points, Muslim Traders at 2 points, UMT is on 2 points, and the only team which is on 4 points and I could say have secured their place into the next round, and that is AHN. आज का जो गेम है वो है between UTM versus Muslim Traders. And अगर आज की बात करें ground की and weather की, if I look at the weather, yet another very hot day of cricket coming up. Super dry. The pitch, I'll take you to the pitch in a second here. It looks even harder than the last two games we played here. And primarily the reason for that is the sun which has baked here, and it is super hard wicket from both the ends, not only the middle but other end as well. Now if I sit on the wicket, it's super compact. Ground staff has yet to roll it, so even if they roll it more, guys, watch out. This is going to be over 200 22 yards, and there will be no spin, there will be no swing because it's so hot. Unless there's a wind comes along, then only the ball is going to swing. There's no moisture, there's no dew on the ground at this moment, and I don't think there will be any because the way the heat has been blowing and because there will be no wind. So that is going to be a very good batting track. And if I am the captain, I'll probably want to chase on this wicket today because of the way the wicket is going to behave. If I look at the weather, it is still burning hot. I think it's around 40 degrees, over 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and excuse me, it is going to be a very dry and very good for cricket. Obviously, we want all our players to be dehydrated, and therefore we want to make sure that they have enough water because this is going to be very hard. Now, if I look at overall ground situation, the 30-yard circle looks lush green, and if I look at the outside boundaries, I think they cut the grass as well today. So अगर उसको देखा जाए तो that is also very quick. The ball is going to travel quite a bit, and it's going to be a high-scoring game, unless both the teams messes up and they have good fast bowlers, super quick bowlers, and they put the ball in the right areas. Then only the score will not pass 200. But if I look at it, it's going to be a high-scoring game of cricket overall. Now, I'm sure you guys are looking at my hand right now. I was actually hit. I'm okay. I haven't broken any bones or anything. It's just I was hit on the thumb, and it has swollen up, and therefore I'm just trying to protect myself for yet another very important game for my team tomorrow against AHN. मगर अगर आज की बात करें, UTM and Muslim Trader, they both probably want to win their game today because they both want to secure that playoff spot. Both Muslim and UTM has one more game left after that, so both of them will try to secure that second playoffs spot into the tournament, and then it will be wide open for all the teams. Now if UTM wins today, you can say by sure they're going to be qualified for the next round. But if Muslim Trader wins, they will go for that. I think both the teams are going to be in high spirit, and knowing Muslim very well, both the teams will be in high spirit of the game, and they probably want to go ahead and secure that W, along with, for their team, and make it a very easy last game for both of them. Now, when it comes to Prime Brothers and GRCC, both of them in a spot where they have to win their next game. Prime has one game left, so has GRCC. Prime plays UTM. That is going to be on Thursday, and GRCC is going to play AHN, and that is going to be tomorrow same time. आज की अगर देखा जाए तो Muslim has a very good batting lineup. With their opening batsman Muslim himself, along with Mubin Liaquat, and then they have their Adil Atiq and Abdullah Shafiq and Babar Tanveer. I mean, they have the benches very Bilal, who actually had a 50 in this first game, actually 70 plus score he did. So they're looking very good when it comes to the conference level. They lost a game in a super over on Friday. It was a very good game of cricket, and all the credit and the match was stolen away from one guy. It was a one-man show, which is Wahib Shahid, who scored with an injury. He scored 151 balls, and that was a game changer. Muslim Trader batted first and scored 196 runs, and gave 197 runs to chase for Prime, and the match went into the super over. And at the end of the day, the veteran and the most experienced captain Faisal Maqbool pulled out the match with just 2 balls. He got Mubin Liaquat stumped out first ball, and he got Babar Tanveer bowled second ball, and that's how they won that game. Their morals were very high in the last night game, but they were only short by 3 runs, and they ended up losing. So they have lost 2 games, one against AHN, one against GRCC. They pulled a blinder against Muslim Trader and won it in the super over. Now they're against UTM on Thursday. And when it comes to Muslim Traders, they have a game against UTM. Now, if I look at it on the paper, if I look at both the squad on the paper, Muslim Trader and UTM has some very good young bench strength. With their captain is bowling really well. He's taking a new ball. I don't know why he didn't bowl, or why he doesn't bowl during the day tournament, because his ball actually bounces from the good land, and that's what you need in a bowler, that that he pitches the ball up, and when the batsman is trying to go and hit him, the ball bounces, and that's how you can get a lot of wickets. So he's going to continue from, with the new ball. I hope he's going to continue. And then they have some very good bench strength, as far as they have good spinners. They have one of the best spinners in their team in this league, who is a very good leg spinner. So he's going to be very key for them as well. They have Hamza Yusuf, they have Abdullah Shoaib, they have Danish Jahangir, they have Naveed Aftab. And then when it comes to Muslim, I already told you the names of those players as well. So for UTM, they're under pressure. They got Numan Tahir, who's very good. But for Muslim, they have a very good experienced folks, who is going to be playing for their team today. So I think it's going to be a 50-50 game. The reason I'm saying 50-50, because Muslim has lost a game, and they had a lot of rest. And sometimes a lot of rest can also get the players to be rusty. Where UTM actually had a game on Sunday, and they lost against AHN. They pulled it off almost. They had a good start. They were chasing 200 runs. But today, I think they're going to come fresh legs. 2 of their players were already playing a final, and that's why they were tired. But however, what's going to happen today is that they're going to be very fresh. They have young lads. They have a young team. All their batsmen are in a great nick, and it's going to be a very good game of cricket today as well. अगर हम बात करें टूर्नामेंट की, again, this tournament could not have been possible without the sponsors, where our main core sponsor is Diamond Tire, who has sponsored us for the uniforms, and as well as, they're the main sponsor. But then we have Activate. It's an energy drink just like Gatorade. They are the one who are sponsoring our drinks. and we really appreciate them. We got Bilal and Safraz, who's a law firm, and they have the office on Temple Road. If anybody has any law thing that they want to consult him, they do the consulting for free of charge. They do not charge any money, and you can contact Mr. Bilal Ashraf for that as well. Then we have Pure and Healthy. That is a spice sponsor. Any spices they use in your food at home, but especially with the COVID going on, a lot of people want to eat healthy food and they want to make sure they're buying healthy products. We made sure, I personally use them at my home as well as my restaurant. Pure and Healthy is one of the very good spices company here in Pakistan. Then you have Orient Steel. They make commercial grade steel, and their website is www.orientsteel.org, and you can contact Mr. Mohsen Iqbal for any products you need for your commercial as well as your home use, and he's available to you for that as well. We have our printing partner, Ishfaq Printers. We actually pray for their father to be fit and cool and ready. He's hospitalized right now, and I request all the viewers to especially pray for him for a quick recovery. He's going through some dialysis, and I hope that may Allah give him shifa as soon as possible and he gets back on his feet and enjoy the game of cricket, which he loves a lot. All of his sons, they all play cricket for this league, and unfortunately they're not able to come to the ground because their father is not doing well, and therefore we pray for him for a quick recovery. Then the last sponsor is Chakmak, and Chakmak is a new restaurant that opened up in Phase 5 in near DHA, right next to Suzuki showroom. They have a very authentic food, authentic vegetables. They buy it from an organic farmhouse, which is right next to the restaurant, so that was a blessing. And it's an open air restaurant. A lot of people are welcome to come and join. There's also a sports arena inside the restaurant where they can come and play cricket, football, and there's a running track where people can and kids can play. So it's a very big arena in which the Chakmak is located. And then we have City Deals. City Deals is a sole sponsor of ours. There's a consulting firm, a property consulting firm here in DHA Phase 6. Mr. Faisal Anwar is the owner of that company, and anybody anywhere in Pakistan, and even if you're outside Pakistan, if you're living in USA, living in Europe, UK, wherever you are, you can contact him. He deals in all DHA properties across Pakistan, whether it's in Karachi, whether it's in Lahore, whether it's in Multan, Gujranwala, Quetta. I mean, DHA is opening up a lot of properties nationwide. I personally believe that if you are an outsider and if you're investing from the foreign world, the safest investment is to do in DHA, because the way the team works and the transfers and everything, and your buck for your money, that is a good investment. So you can contact Mr. Faisal Anwar for that, and he's the guy who can help you out for your investments. And as everybody says, property investment is the safest investment anywhere in the world. I've done business with him. He's a gem of a guy. He's very honest, and that's what you need when you're trying to buy millions of rupees of property. You want to make sure that you have somebody who gives you good guidance and good feedback and good property wherever you're looking for. So ladies and gentlemen, that I told you about the weather, I told you about the pitch, I have talked to you about the match analysis of the game that took place yesterday. It was a very good game. Anybody could have pulled it. GRCC has nerves. They end up where they pull the game away from Prime Brothers. The credit goes to Usman Ijaz, who was very brave, and he contained 9 runs. And Yusuf Wakar was very helpful with him, along by myself and a lot of lads. They came back from almost losing the game, and now GRCC, Prime Brothers, Muslim Traders, along with UTM, they all stand with 1 point each. But today's game, which is happening against Muslim Trader and UTM, whoever wins today's game will secure that second spot, as of right now, second spot, for the playoffs. And then tomorrow game will also be very important for GRCC, and after that they might be able to secure that spot. Then the spot will left between UTM and Prime Brothers. So ladies and gentlemen, this tournament is going right to the wire. You know, we're in a round 2 leg, and it is going where we all wanted it to go. We wanted to have excitement in this tournament. We are bringing that excitement. I hope you guys are enjoying our coverage live from EME on daily basis. We have a great team of lads who are helping us out, with Abdullah Kamar leading from the front, myself, Fahad Jamshed. Then we have Bilal Ashraf, Mubin Liaquat, Haris Liaquat, Shamir Faisal. We have a lot of other lads, and if I have not said their name, they're all very helpful, along with 5 captains who trusted in the brand GRCC, and they entered their team. So until the toss time and before toss time, I'm going to sign off right now. You guys are going to have a very good game of cricket. Until we come back, we're signing off here from EME, and we're right back to you right at the toss time. Thank you very much.
Diamond Gum Motorcycle Tire मजबूत सफर महफूज 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 Diamond Gum Motorcycle Tire सफर महफूज Diamond Gum Motorcycle Tire मजबूत 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 सफर महफूज Diamond Gum